and we are 2/3 of the Happily Ever Taylor
fam.
If Kinley was here, she'd go, Ellie. Today's video has been long awaited to film, but we finally said we have some time.
So it's a continuation of our haul video where we showed you some pins at the very end there for posterity. And then we're going to get into the real nitty gritty for us fine pin folk. So we discussed how we're collecting the Winnie the Pooh pins and how our gal Disney Pin Girl 77, Clutch, we love you. However you do the heart thing. There it is. The millennials, we just used to do it this way.
Nowadays you do what?
Yeah, whatever. But we've now got 6 and 7. To go into our collective box, which is very exciting.
Pin number 8, the August pin, is on the way, y'all. Okay. If you're not into Disney pins, this might not be the video for you, but we'll try to make it fun. If you are into Disney pins, this is your jam.
Buckle up.
Buckle up. That was me putting on some, although I think it comes, I don't know. Anyway, if you are into Disney pins, this video is for you. But pins have been...
And you, and you, and you, and you, and you. Happy Pin-O-wing.
Oh, that was nice.
A little foreshadow.
That was nice. The pin game has been absolutely bonkers, bananas, cuckoo, crazy lately. You know, when we started this Winnie the Pooh pin journey back in January, it was easy to get your pin of the month. Like,
buy them online.
You could buy them online with relatives. They were in the parks for longer than a day, or you could reach out to a Disney personal shopper and they had no problem picking them up. Current months, it's gotten a little bit harder to do that. But in June, when we were in the parks, this is the pin trading from our June trip, we were in the parks, we were there on pin drop day, and we did not go wait in a crazy line. We did not rope drop the pin store. In fact, if you watched the vlogs, I went and got it while we were waiting for our food to get ready for lunch. So like middle of the day, bought the pin, no problem. Well, flash forward
to even July and especially August.
Yeah, this pin drop, we filmed our haul video the day before the pin drop, the first Tuesday of the month. And we were like, hopefully we'll be able to get it, but we really weren't like that nervous about it. Mm-hmm. They were sold out by like 9 a.m. Eastern time. We both tried to get into the virtual queue to buy it online with absolutely no luck. And they were just gone, like completely sold out. People were selling them for $150 a piece on eBay, like already. It was so sad, but our girl really came through. She managed to find a few because she's magical, and hooked us up like at the 11th hour. We get a message on Instagram, like at night going to bed, and she goes, did you still need one?
Found them.
So it's on the way, it'll be here this week. Okay, we have August, so we just need September, October, November, December, 4 more. So anyway, we'll move on from Winnie.
We also talked about when these came available, we were on our honeymoon, but we were laying on a bed on a beach, just relaxing, and we saw that our favorite ride put out a merch haul right at the very end of its life. Hello there. And we got a dinosaur bag.
They're not gonna make it! They're not gonna make it!
So we got that. Very excited about that because that's gonna go on the board in a prominent locale. And then again, we were there and our sweet, sweet Disney Pin Girl hooked us up. We were like, also, if you happen to be at the Polynesian today, which she wasn't, but she ended up going later that day or the next day and they were sold out. But then a couple days later, she came in clutch for us and got us the Trader Sam's bag.
Yeah, we love Trader Sam's. I will insert our Trader Sam's vlog. I still don't know where it goes.
Right down.
And if you're watching this on TV, I don't think it even pops up.
It does it on computer only.
So if you're watching on TV, I'll link it down. That won't do anything for me then.
If you're watching on TV, go to our channel and go look.
You can go back in time to our winter playlist when we stayed at the Polynesian for our Trader Sam's vlog. Okay, so then the rest of the categories for this pin haul, we have 2 more pins that we just like bought off of the white card, so I guess rack pins, if you will. a ton of mystery pin sets that we opened. Just to refresh your memory, Matthew was working on the trash can set, Kinley was working on completing her Stitch Attacks Snacks set, and I was working on the Toys in a Box set. So those were kind of the three main mystery sets we opened while we were there. So without further ado,
here's a rack pin.
Rack pins.
Kinley loves Stitch, and they had put out the 25th anniversary of pin collecting set, and this was one of them. Super cute. He's got his little pin lanyard around his neck. He's trading. Kinley loved that, so that was her trip pin.
And then we did not get this on our spring break trip, which would have been the first trip we went on after our wedding. But when we were there, I was like, we have to get a little marriage pin. So this is the little Minnie and Mickey wedding rings, which is super cutie.
Yeah.
So now we finally have that one. Okay, and then the last rack pin we got.
We went to Blizzard Beach on our first date because you get that for free nowadays when you book a trip through Disney. So why not take advantage? It was our first time, and we love to get pins from all the parks. So we got a Blizzard Beach pin.
Super cute.
Olaf doing his thing. He loves warm hugs.
Super cute. Yay.
We were trading. We put on our big boy, girl, and boy. So we put on our big boy and girl pants this last trip, and we traded with some actual pin trader folk. So we got this one in Hollywood Studios in the Tinseltown. Is that what it's called?
I think so. That's what I call it.
The place right when you walk into the left, it's where you can get...
It's like the photo pass spot.
Yeah, but pin traders sit up in there, and it's really nice, air conditioned. And we were finally able to complete the Princess Macaron set. We've been trying and trying and trying, and I almost ruined this because Allie was not by me, and I was like, "Hey, I got it."
Matthew was adamant that the one she was missing was Cinderella. Like every time we would go up to look at someone's collection, he'd be like, "They have a Cinderella," and I would say, "We don't need Cinderella."
Okay.
In fact, we opened many Cinderellas. It's kind of how it goes with those pins. You tend to kind of like when you just need one, you tend to open the same one over and over and over again. But he found Snow White, and I think that was the one that was like a three-way trade.
Yeah, we did a trade with someone who did a trade with someone who did a trade with us. So
which was really, really fun.
Cool. Open one bag.
So we opened one bag of the Stitch Attack snacks because Kinley, I think, just needed two. The milkshake and the gingerbread man is what it was. And she did get the milkshake, which was awesome. But that left us with needing one more pin. And the bags of 5 are like $45.99 a piece.
They're great traders, but we were tired of trading this one.
Yeah, we really were like, oh, I don't know.
It's time to finish it.
So I did buy this one
from
Mercari. Yes, it was the last one, the little gingerbread Stitch. So
we've completed
that set is now complete, which is really exciting. Although, fun fact, if you are interested in trading with like the pin traders in Epcot or Hollywood Studios, any Stitch pins tend to be really good traders for them because they said they go so fast. Like we were asking people, do you have any of these? And they were like, as soon as I get a Stitch, I basically trade away for it. So I know they're always looking to kind of add Stitches to their collection. So fun fact, if you're just going to pin trade, and you're like, what should I open? I don't really care about what I get. Open some Stitch.
So this trip, I was super excited that the trash can pins came out, and we did very well. We got all of them.
Yay! Now, we didn't get all of them from opening the bags.
We had to
I don't remember which ones
we had to buy one.
And you traded a bunch.
And I traded a bunch, but we had to buy Dumbo. And then we traded for, I think it was Stitch and...
Stitch, Dope, well, a lot of them you traded for.
That's fair. Yeah, because I kept getting doubles and doubles and doubles.
So yeah, we did not have the best luck when it came to opening the bags. If you watched the vlogs, you saw we got a lot of R2-D2, a lot of Figment. No.
I mean Figment, sorry.
A lot of Tigger.
And apparently those were like the best ones to get.
R2-D2 was like harder to get, yeah. A lot of Dalmatians.
Yep.
So we brought Amber a bag back after this trip, and she was like, she's great because you all hear us talk about her a lot, but she was just like, I just want some of them for fun because I like the pin. She wasn't necessarily trying to collect the whole set. So when she opened her bag, she opened Stitch and Dopey, which were two of the ones we left needing: Stitch, Dopey, and Dumbo. And that was it. Like we left Disney World needing those. The rest we traded for with people under Spaceship, well, not under Spaceship Earth anymore.
No,
in Epcot.
it's over by Creations.
Yeah, traded a few there, traded maybe some in Hollywood Studios, I don't know. But Amber was very gracious and traded us for some of our numerous R2-D2s that we had for those. And then I surprised Matthew and got him the Dumbo pin when I got Kinley's Stitch.
Very cool.
Whole set, yay! Okay, and then Kinley finally wore Matthew down and convinced him to let her open some Munchlings. She loves Munchlings. I don't know what his problem is. He does not.
There's too many. You can't complete the set.
But I
There's
don't
like
think
8
she
million
cares
of
about
them.
completing the set. But when she opened, little Stitch is sideways, so here's Stitch. But she opened the set and she was like, I really just want Angel. Angel was the one in that that group. And then she traded with somebody for Stitch. And I think a couple of these were not from the same series. I don't know what series Munchlings or what, but these were from the pink.
No one knows.
These were
There's
from the
too many.
pink bag. They're so cute. I think she did a great job. So she was really, really excited about that. And then I opened the Toys in a Box set, and I did pretty well. So I think we bought 5 boxes.
We bought 4 from Dinosaur,
Yes.
and
So it was
then
the
because
first
that
place
was
we
all
saw
they
them.
had, and I was just like,
You were like, get them all.
wrap it up.
And then we bought 1 box at the Emporium.
Yep, it was all. There was 2 boxes left, I think, and we got 1.
Yeah. And so that was enough to complete the set, but we did have 1 box of duplicates, but that honestly was not bad. I did really well considering all things considered. I think I had 4 duplicates all in all. So there is this set. I just need Marie and the Cheshire Cat sets, but I just need 2 and then I'll complete it. That's okay, I did really well. We'll show you the pins we're kind of bringing back to trade next trip, but I have a ton of Pooh Bears and a ton of Figments and Stitch. I actually might have given Amber my duplicate Figment. I don't know, you'll see what I have. Anyways.
Very excited because I've been trying to get the popcorn set completed for 3 trips now or something. So, boom.
Yay! And that was another one where Kinley and I just, oh, you know when we bought you that bag? It was from when you dropped your water bottle and broke it right before Fantasmic. Yep. Kinley and I were like, let's get Dad a bag of popcorn.
And I was like, I don't want to see another bag of popcorn.
He was like, I don't want to see you spend $1.
Because I keep pulling dupes. And
God,
the good Lord, the good pin trading Lord knew we needed to pull that. Let's jump to some pins that we're actually going to be keeping, some individual stuff that we traded for. This is all trades. Another one that we found, we're not sure if it's real or not. I think
it's a good fake.
It's a good fake if it's a fake.
Or if it's, so, you know what I meant.
You tell us, but it looks, the colors look real, everything looks real, it's just old.
Yeah. I think it's like 2000.
But our last trip was the first time using the Disney dining plan, and so we wanted to commemorate that. And so we found this little guy.
On a board, which was really fun.
And if you know this symbol, it's what they put next to everything that's on the Disney dining plan.
Yeah, all the snacks.
On all the boards. So that was cool to kind of commemorate that.
This little guy is from the little Villains like pin booster set. But we love Disney cats and
we love our cats.
We love our cats. But Lucifer, we met the stepsisters this trip. They were so much fun. We talked about Lucifer making biscuits. So I saw this on the board and I knew I had to grab it. And
then speaking of cats, we found this guy.
No, we traded that one with Amber and Will.
Oh, that's right. What did we give him for this?
Maybe one of the
castles or something.
Maybe
ears or something.
Oh, the ears, the aerial ears.
But
yeah.
We are big fans of the Aristocats. We may or may not be dressing up like them for Halloween. We'll see. But this is a little me and Allie moment.
Our friends found it on a board on their trip, and they just sent us a picture of all the pins they traded for, and I was like, what's it going to take for you to trade me for that one?
Super cute.
She was like, I don't even know if it's real. I said, I don't know that I care. So we traded her for one of the hidden Disney.
But again, if it's fake, it's a really well done
fake. Like it looks good, so whatever.
We're happy with it.
Speaking of the hidden Disneys, we found Miss Tiana. Either on a board or on a lanyard, I'm not 100% sure. But we're not necessarily trying to find all of the hidden Disney pins or talk about something that has too many.
Too many.
That's not even like, at least the Munchlings, there's just a lot of Munchlings. That's like a lot of subsets.
But Kinley loves princesses.
But we have a little princess collection, so Tiana will be perfect. But also, those are just great pins to grab when you see them because they make excellent traders. So,
We traded for this because I love anything Goofy Movie and Powerline.
I think, is that all of them?
No, we've got 4.
missing
This is the
Ursula.
4. This is for the
We
big
really
things.
wanted Powerline and we wanted Marie.
Yep.
And we have those now. Yeah.
Kinley saw this on the board, and
I think she did trivia.
yeah, that's right. And so
She loves The Nightmare Before
Yeah.
Christmas, so a cute little 0 pin. It's a great pin. I think that's from another one of the little booster sets. And then I have my little Peter Pan Tinkerbell collection. I absolutely think this is a fake pin because it feels like paper.
yeah, but
But the
makes
little
us
Tinkerbell
happy.
coffee cup. So I grabbed that. I think of the Riviera.
Yep.
Yeah.
But this is absolutely real.
Yeah. And then this at Bonjour Village Gifts, the little Beauty and the Beast merch shop in the Magic Kingdom. Saw that on a board.
Actually,
She's not real.
thinking about it now.
She's not real.
Not real.
I can tell. This one is real. So when we were checking in to Pop Century, the cast member did trivia with Kinley for the Stitch Hidden Disney ears, which are super cute. And I don't think we have these. I think we have the older version. I'm looking over here because our pinboard is over here. We have the bucket hat.
Yeah, we don't have the ears.
I don't think we have these. No. So exciting. And then last, Lilo and Stitch themed. Kinley did this all by herself. She traded this with a real human being pin trader in Hollywood Studios for her little Pudge the Fish. She was just looking at the girls' collection and I asked her if she saw one she liked and she pointed at that, and so she showed the trader all of her options. And this one comes from, I think, the little lanyard.
Yeah, I think it's the trader
The
set.
little starter lanyard with 4 pins on it. So great deal. And Pudge the Fish, like you don't see, I think it's one with a bunch of fish on the lanyard, but you don't see him a lot. So
And then I just accidentally showed this when I was trying
controls the weather.
when I was trying to hide my face from that last pin. But
Oh.
we also we like things, and if they're not real, that's okay with us. And
Yeah.
this is just a board of not real, but makes us happy. Anything Figment I'm getting, real, fake, doesn't matter.
Kinley's kind of the same way with princesses.
Yeah, it's princesses. I needed a new red Walt Disney World flag because I broke the pin on back on the last one. The silhouette that we're about to show you, we're collecting the silhouettes, but also not real.
Yeah.
And then they're just so.
And then a little Winnie and the Pooh and Piglet. And what we do before we go on a trip is we'll kind of look at our board of fake pins and say, are there any of these that we want to bring with us to trade for other fake pins? Because
we only trade fake for fake. We
Yeah.
don't trade real for real. I mean,
Yeah.
we'll trade real for fake. We'll give a real for a fake one all day, but we won't take a real one and put a fake down. We're GPE people. Good pin energy.
Yeah, so our philosophy, like Matthew said, if you heard him and you were like, what are you saying? If we ever see a real, genuine, or as WDW Kevin says, a real deal banana peel pin on the board, we will not trade it for, like, we won't give a fake pin, a
Boo-boo
pin that we
kitties,
know
as
is
Kevin
fake,
says.
to trade for the real pin.
Yeah.
And if there's a real pin on the board, we will always trade a real pin. It's kind of what he calls equal value trading. Just making sure that you're kind of you're not taking the good and putting bad out there, right? Like there's a ton of fake pins all over Disney World, it just kind of is what it is. So our advice is if you find a fake pin but you really like it, totally fine, grab it.
It's all about what you want.
Because unless you're trying to sell off your collection and make money for it, like who actually cares, right? And even if you're gonna do that, like
these bring us memories and happiness.
Yeah.
That's why we do it, because every time we look at the pin board, we're like, remember when we did
Remember that
That was
one?
really
Yeah.
cool when we did that.
yeah.
After we get, it may not go on here, it may go on our Instagram, but after we get this all resorted and organized, we'll put a picture out, because there's some,
We kind of
we
ran
have
out
to do
of
some
room on our
massive
main board.
reorganization. We've
Yeah.
also got big plans of moving sets onto their own little boards, and
We have big plans.
we'll get there one day.
Is that everything?
And then we got to show them the things that we're going to bring back to the park.
Oh, yeah. Okay, so first of all, these little pin goodies come from
Go
Pin Pro. We just ordered them online and they came to us. Same with this little pin folio. They were sort of our pin trading accessories, and honestly, we're like, how did we ever do it beforehand? Because we would just have them in a plastic baggie.
And we now realize how silly we looked when we were trying to. I mean, look, you do what you got to do, but
Yeah.
And it can scratch them. Who cares if that's what makes you happy? But when you want to go up to a trader, like a true, has multiple books of this stuff, and you come up with a Ziploc, they look at you a little.
They laugh.
They kind of go.
Which is whatever.
But you could pull out this banger of a pen from 30 years ago you found in a, who knows? But we wanted to get a little bit more happy with what we were showing.
We've started to do more pin trading and pin buying when we go to parks, and so we wanted to have them organized for us, and I think there's a couple other accessories we may get for our next trip to even further organize, because every night we were having to like move things off of things.
We need more of these. You can get these for pretty cheap, and you can also get little inserts. I think it's like 5 and 5 for like $20, $30. Like I can't remember. But yeah, GoPin Pro, they're affiliated with GoPin HQ. Out of Orlando, like one of the OG shops. There's another shop coming they're building it right now, not different company. So
anyway, but these were kind of our pin trading accessories. So we had our little pin folio, which has, I think this is called the mini show. So it has the zipper pouch up front. It has the stick and go technology. So you can kind of easily pop your pin out, pop it in. You don't have to worry about the backs and all that. And then this one has room for, we don't have anything in here right now because we took it all out, but it has room for 2 extra pages. So those are some of the duplicates we're bringing back on our next trip. And I'm sure some of these that are,
as we go through our board,
collection,
we also decide if we really love something or if we're willing to let it go, we'll bring it. Not necessarily going to go away. It's not 100% going to be traded, but especially if we've completed a set, the dupes always go back.
Yeah, so like we have this one, so it's going to go back.
If we've
completed the set.
We know that hidden Disneys are very valuable, so anytime we find them, we take them, but we're not necessarily going to keep them.
But we like these, so maybe we will.
But then we'll go through our board before we go back again and say, okay, do you really like this pen, or would this be something you'd be willing to give up?
Especially with Kinley, because she'll grab. I mean, these are decent. Like in the past, we've got worse up on that board. So, for example, our spring break trip, we were in the pin store in Disney Springs, just one last trip to Springs before we headed out of Disney World. And this sweet little family was pin trading for the first time, and the mom was like buying them nice pins, like the white carded pins for their lanyards, and then these kiddos were turning around and throwing those pins on the board for like a very, very, very fake pin. Now, I maybe benefited from this, but I made it right. So I got this pin because this sweet little girl put it down for like a fake Piglet pin or something, and it broke my heart. So I ran up to her and I gave her Rapunzel Princess Macaron.
Yep.
So like for reference, like a big old pin, right?
So we knew she did it. She wanted to do it, so we benefited from it. But then we made sure that we also.
The mom was like, "Are you sure you want to do that?" And she was like, "Mom, yes."
So we were behind her. We didn't take it from her. She put it on the board.
Yeah.
We went up back next, took that off the board, but then we wanted to make sure that she left with something.
So I traded for something on the board, and I gave her an extra pin.
So that was cool. And we have that happen to us a lot of times when we're walking around the park. Someone will take care of us.
Yeah.
Somebody gave Kinley a special wishing pin. We've hooked up cast members because they don't get a lot of stuff like that.
They don't always get to keep their trades, right?
So there was a lot of cool stuff that we were able to.
Yeah.
This community is an interesting community to get into.
You've got some people who are like not very nice.
Correct, and then you've got some people who are like, "Hey, I don't care if it's there, it's there. If it's equal,
what we learned from the trash cans, there were a lot of people who had already completed their trash can set, and they were like just happy to help us complete our set.
I was like, I see that you have 3 Mickeys already on that board, but I need the one next to it. Can I give you another Mickey? So now you got 4 Mickeys, and he's like, I don't care. They're all duplicates.
Yeah.
So it was great.
Very nice. Okay, well, we have one more pin that we want to show you, and if you watched our haul video, if you haven't watched our merch haul, you should go watch it because we picked up some fun things. But we have one more thing we want to show you. Yeah, we showed this hat at the end, and I'm still trying to figure out why Matthew owns a Disney Vacation.
But I did, and I'm just going to show you the back of it. It kind of plays off of our first little teaser. So let me just show you the back here.
Interesting.
And if you want to know more, you should probably check out next week's video.
Well, that's all the pins we have for today. If you liked this video, we would love if you would stick around by subscribing, join our Taylor fam, and become an honorary
Taylor Tot. Hit that notification bell, subscribe, comment, share, fly it on a banner outside your house.
Oh, wow. That would be really nice.
Put it on a blimp. I don't know, but keep coming back because we love sharing with you. We'll see you next week.
We'll see you next time. Bye.